Good evening, Sanbonani, Ninjani Makaya. How are you, wherever you are? In the US, in South Africa, in Africa as a whole, Europe or Asia, everywhere in the world. I'm saying a good evening, guys. This is Talks Like This at Umbani Productions. My name is Sipho Hlongwane. Insizwe enhle kakhulu kunazo zonke insizwe emhlabeni. The most handsome man in the whole world. That's me right now talking to you guys. Last week we didn't have a show because I wasn't feeling well. Today I'm better and we're gonna talk, guys. I wanna keep on talking and talking to you guys up until something happens. So tonight, guys, we're gonna talk about something that is very, very important in our life. Very, very important, okay, to secure our lives, you know. Well, since the diva, the queen of R&B, passed away, I've noticed that in the media, they were talking about the things like she didn't leave a will. And then people are fighting over the money and all kind of stuff. It's not for the first time. This thing has been happening even in South Africa. I've known a lot of artists who died without leaving any will behind. Sometimes other people, they die without a cent. You know what I mean? But they were top in the whole world. So we're talking about preparing yourself for the future. Besides leaving a will and all kind of stuff, there are other things that when your parents have gone, and then when you leave behind, you have a problem. That when you get that lump sum, and then you have a problem. You know, guys, that our parents, they work hard as we work hard right now for the future of their children. The thing is, when they are gone, the money that they leave behind, we don't know how to use that money. You know, besides the parents, let's put the parents aside. Let's talk about you working in the company, whatever company that pays well, and then when you retire, you get that lump sum of money, maybe $1 million, maybe more than that. And then you don't know what to do with that money. And then before the end of the year, you don't have nothing, you have zero. And then you start looking for a job again. You know what I mean? Besides the retirement, the inheritance, what about the bonuses that we get from our jobs? Because we get a lot of money, you know, from those bonuses. Every December in South Africa, people get bonuses to go and spend that money for the holidays or whatsoever. How do you use that money? We need a plan to secure our future, you know, because seriously, this thing of Blessa, Moreki, and all kind of bullshit that is happening in South Africa, of which is really, really annoying. And the world, when they look at us like an idiots. Because we really don't know what to do with the money. You know, those times when we were blaming whites about they don't give us nothing, those times are over now. So what do we do with that money that we've been looking for all these years when we were under apartheid? Now we have opportunities. I'm not going to talk about those people of BEE, those whatever bull crap of BEE when they give money, they give the jobs to the people, their friends and their relatives. You know, we talk about people. We talk about being fair here, because the country is not for your friends and your family alone. The country is for everyone. We keep on blaming Wuti. We need to be Sabawetu and all kind of stuff like that. We know exactly that that's not the fact. You know, the thing is that here, when we really don't know how to manage ourselves, we have a big problem in our country. We have a very big problem everywhere. We have to work. We cannot compare ourselves with the white people. We cannot compare ourselves with those people. you know, because we have to work hard and be serious about our lives, so that we're going to compare ourselves. We're going to be in the competition with the whites. We need to set our record straight, starting from us as blacks, not in South Africa only. The whole Africa, we need to get a strategy to face the truth. Talks like this, that's what we need. We have to talk about this. We have to have more trainings, more seminars, more, so that people get educated about how to manage the finances. Other people, they are happy because they are richer than somebody else. Even about others, they betray their friends because of money. And then when they're fucked up, the money is gone, they start to be nice to their friends again. You know what I mean? You don't have to do that, guys. You know what I mean? What do you do with your inheritance? The money that your parents left behind for you is a lot of money. Sit down, find somebody who's going to advise you. Find the financial advisors. Go to the bank, go to everywhere. How do I invest the money like this? Don't go to your friends and tell them that you have $1 million. How can you invest your $1 million? You tell your friends, because the friends are not going to give you the truth. The friends will tell you the wrong information. You know what I mean? Because they want your money. And first of all, they're jealous that you have that kind of money. They're going to find a way to get that money from you. You know what I mean? Even they have to buy somebody, they're going to find somebody to destroy you, so that you don't get an access to that money. You know what I mean? You need to find the professional people who are going to protect your money. If you have to find a lawyer, just relax. I know sometimes when you get a lump sum of money, you have this thing, it makes you hyper and too excited. And feel like telling the whole world and stand up there in the hill and tell the whole world that you are rich. Calm down, relax, just calm down. When you receive that money, don't go and buy alcohol, because when you're drunk, trust me, when you are drunk with that money, something is gonna happen, no matter what. Relax, just relax. Just avoid alcohol when you have this lump sum of money. Go first to somebody who's gonna give you advice, and you take that money and then you invest it on something that you really think you're gonna manage. Not anything like fully tuck shop. Other people, they just open a tuck shop in the corner, and then the friends, they drink free, and they take bread free because they are his friends or her friends. You know what I mean? Just try somebody who really gonna give you a good advice about that money. And then when you are done doing that, then you can celebrate. And then you know you have an investment that generates the money. You get something every month. Your money is still there waiting for you and your generations. You know, our parents didn't have that chance to do that because they were under the oppression. They didn't even think about that kind of stuff. They were working hard to make sure that our future is brighter. And then now it's brighter because when they left that money. So use it wisely, that money. You know what I mean? Even those bonuses, take some of the money, put it aside, then take the other money, and then you spoil your family. You know what I mean? Because it's December time. It's a week. It's a holiday. It's holidays. So you go wherever and you spend the money. But make sure that when you come back, you have some money that is waiting for you. And then those people who have money already, you make a will. You know what I mean? You know you are 65. You're gonna, anytime anything can happen, and any shit can happen. So why don't you do something? You know? It's worse when you have a stepson and you have a stepdaughter or something like that. The children here at home are mixed up. And then when you are gone, trust me, they're going to fight like crazy. So the better way is to write a will, okay? The son or the daughter that comes with your wife is not from your blood. You just sit down with your wife or whoever, your spouse, and then you discuss, okay, somebody's going to get this kind of money, somebody's going to get this. If you have a house, someone's going to get this house. You know what I mean? All the kind of stuff like that, and then that's it. And then when you are gone, you know exactly the will is going to solve all this kind of a problem. Will is very important. Even though we are poor, I know we are poor, but we have something that those kids, they're going to fight for. You know what I mean? Most of the time in our homes, kids are not working. They stay home. They eat bread the whole day, you know. And then when we are gone, they're going to need that little money. You know what I mean? The car that you have. It's very important to sort out when you die, that car goes to who? Who's going to be responsible for the car? Who's going to be responsible for the house? Who's going to be responsible for the account that you have? Even now it's 10,000. It doesn't matter to them. It means a lot. You must know exactly who's going to take care of those kind of things like that. You know, that's my advice. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about tonight is the security of our life. The insurance. Life insurance is very important. I'm going to say this again and again when I'm on the show, that the life insurance is very, very, very important, guys. Because we don't know our tomorrow. We can plan for our tomorrow by putting aside the money and all kind of stuff, but we have the problem that when you die, what is going to happen to the people who left behind? What do you have? But especially people who are here, we are away from our homes. We are somewhere where we don't know how we're going to cross that sea. It's too far from our home. You can't even ride a bike. You can take a boat. You can take a boat, a ship, whatsoever. But what I mean is just that it's not something that you're going to call an Uber and take you home. It's something very, very, very serious. We need to be very serious about it, guys. You know, we need to find those insurance companies and get the code and try to put that $10 away. They are not expensive, because the money that we drink every weekend and all other people, they drink every day. You know, that $20, it means a lot every month, not even every week, every month. Just imagine how much you get every week. You get a lot of money every week. What do you do with that money? Nothing. Then when you are dead, what's going on? What's going to happen? And then we have to, we get together and now we don't know. We are confused what we want to do now. We have to create a page. Other people, they don't pay because they don't like you. You didn't like them. You said you don't mix up with the South Africans. And then now you are dead. Now we have to solve the problems. You know? It's okay. We can stay away from South Africans, from us. It's okay. We love you even though. You know what I mean? But what did you leave behind when you are gone? You know what I mean? You've been shopping and traveling and do all the kind of stuff, awesome stuff. But what about the awesome stuff to leave the money behind for your life when you are dead? Please, guys, let's be smart enough. We are matured. We are old enough. We are not kids anymore. What example are we setting for our kids if we are not responsible enough for our lives? I don't care about the retirement and all the kind of stuff. It's fine. If you don't take it, it's okay. But about when you are dead, your life cover. What do we do about that? I'm not talking about this because there's some company, they pay me to do that thing. No, they don't pay me nothing. They didn't ask me nothing from that. But it's a thought that I had inside my head after I've seen a lot of people suffering. About other people, they criminate them because they can't go home. There's no money. Who wants to be criminated? Not everyone, you know. But we need the money that's going to take you. It's going to take you there. Okay, I know. Somebody's going to ask who's going to come and claim the money and all kind of stuff. You can find even the law. There are lawyers here. There are people, the adults who are responsible enough here. You can ask anybody. There are a lot of people here. A best friend that you trust can be a beneficiary for you. You know? Nice. A best friend. You can find even a lawyer. There are lawyers there out there. You can even find a lawyer or somebody who's gonna when you die, the friend's gonna go to the lawyer. The lawyer is gonna disclose everything and say, here is this. And then I'm gonna sign here, and then I'm gonna get that money, and then we go and do that funeral or ship that person home. Why are we gonna suffer like this? Okay, if it's the problem of claiming the money, why don't we create the group and put the money aside? We have the adults who are very honest, who are very faithful here. Why don't you just get together and put $10 every month or $20 every month and put it aside in a bank account somewhere? And then when somebody passed away, we know that we're gonna go to that commit and claim the money so that this person go home. Why can't we think for ourselves? We are smart enough. People respect us in this world as South Africans because of Mandela. Mandela was smart. So why don't you set an example that we are from South Africa, we are smart? Come on, guys. I don't think it's because we are not smart. It's because we don't care. You know? We don't care. We had that attitude of disliking each other because you think somebody is better or somebody is trying to be better or somebody is what. I don't know the problem is what. You know, I cannot say it's a relationship because you're fighting over a man or something. It's not like that. But it's that attitude that we have. We take it from our home and bring it here. We are not home now. We are here overseas, away from our homes. These problems, they're not your problem. It's our problem. Because when you are going with your attitude, the problems stay behind with us. So just calm down and that pride, take that pride away on the side. Put that pride away. And then let's get together. Let's solve this problem, guys. Please, I'm begging you. We're gonna do this kind of shows like this so that people can hear, because other people, they don't care. You know what I mean? I know sometimes there are people who are covered already. I'm not talking to those kind of people, but I'm talking to kind of people who are relaxed right now. Okay, so that's it, guys. Next time we'll talk again. But when I come again, I'll keep on talking about this up until somebody do something. Okay? Guys, I love you so much. Okay? See you next time.